certain restaurants.
Exercise food.
Alright, live.
We live?
We live, baby.
Welcome to Soviet Russia.
Welcome to Soviet Russia. In Russia, we
This
drink
week on NVGA,
Good,
we're gonna talk about Trey on a cell phone and how he got beat up by 3 niggas in the basement.
Yo.
Who's like,
That sounds terrible.
Hey, I'm doing this podcast right now. You fuck back later.
This week we're gonna talk about
Has anyone actually played Control?
Yes.
no.
Oh.
I only played it. I've only played it for like 30 minutes. I haven't really got into it yet.
Oh, okay. But you did buy it.
Nah, technically no. I got Game Pass. PC.
Oh, yeah.
It starts with a P. Starts with a P, ends with an E.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers.
Pirate session.
He was like,
That turnpile, baby.
Y'all like this better than you ever had the jalapeno cheese joint? Cheese dip? You like this over the cheese?
I like the cheese joint too. But like I was telling you, they literally did not have like almost
No,
nothing.
I think there's
they were just with the
have you ever tried no the Ruffles
Which
cheddar with the fucking jalapeno hot dip? Dog.
You ever had,
Oh boy!
you ever had the sour cheddar ruffles with the French onion dip?
Yeah, I had that too.
That's actually what I was looking for.
Oh boy.
I was looking for those chips and I was looking for that dip. But like I said, nigga.
I was store by my house.
Welcome to NVGA podcast. We've been MIA for a few weeks.
MIA for several couple of weeks, but we are back from the dead.
Too damn.
We back, baby. Back from the dead on this first NFL Sunday. Oh Lord, techno's going on. What's going on, baby?
It's some type of Streets of, it's not Streets of Rage, but I feel like it's very Streets of Rage inspired.
He said, "Let it ride."
Exactly.
I dance for you, but I'm fat.
Oh. So, hey, is there anybody in here yet?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Alright, so, yeah, like I said, we have not been here, obviously, in a few weeks. If anybody isn't here just yet, I'm sure you've already noticed. Had some,
Technical difficulties.
yeah,
With
time
time management.
Time management. You know what I'm saying? But,
My man Sway said, "Yo,
What up, Sway?
We got some cheat codes for you,
Right.
NBA 2K20.
but I will say, starting,
Wait, nah, we gotta deliver. He gotta stop saying he can't deliver. R1, R2, L1, L2,
Two,
left, down, right, up,
Nah,
left,
you got it
down,
all right.
down,
Up.
down.
you got it all
Or
wrong,
down,
baby.
down, left, or down,
You
left,
got
right,
it all
up.
wrong, baby. What you do is you go in the Gatorade facility and you go to the dude who sells the Gatorade, the Gatorade. The Gatorade condiments,
Right?
and you have to buy them in this order. Gatorade.
Nigga, you said you ain't want it. No,
I didn't.
What's the
And then
little
y'all joined me on
barcode?
eating Doritos.
What's the little barcode?
bar.
You know when you buy like the Gatorade bar, like it's like a protein.
Oh, yeah. The energy bar.
So you gotta buy 2 Gatorades, energy bar, another Gatorade, and then you gotta do some squats. Instant 99.
Dang.
Instant 99.
So yeah, hopefully the plan is going forward to get back to the more consistent schedule of once a week. Right now it'll still be on Sundays. That may be changing at some point. Nothing's been put in stone yet, but
K-Do. 744.
K-Do.
Trey be dipping.
And in the not pitcher-in-pitcher,
Long
Yes, sir.
The voice in the sky.
voice in the cloud,
AKA Dark
So, gentlemen, how are you?
Best game in here. What?
How's everybody feeling on this recuperative Sunday morning for some of us? Recuperative for some of us. You know what I'm saying? It was a long night last night. You know what I'm
It was a
saying?
good night.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was a good night.
My turbo blew up.
Right,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, it was a good night for some. That's a horrible.
I gotta go to bed
that's
at
a
3 or 4 in the
goddamn
morning,
nightmare right there,
but-
I don't know.
Yeah.
What y'all do?
Nah, we was over Sean's house drinking.
Just chill.
Yeah,
Drink a little bit.
Yeah. That's actually why I asked you what you do last night. I actually meant to tell you this.
So we literally just sat here and like listen to old school rap and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Hey,
Not
anybody that's watching, let us know if the music is too loud. We can adjust it.
So what's everybody playing? Round robin real
You
quick.
said y'all eating good, let me find out. Yes, sir. Every Sunday is fellowship.
Just some chips and Doritos.
What have you been playing lately?
Oh, did you ask me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You bedazzling out this bitch?
Actually, I've been playing Destiny and not Apex. Yeah, because you know most of the time it's Apex, and more Apex. But no, Destiny, because I'm trying to do the
Rhymes?
those. And one of them is kicking my natural black ass. Because you can't lose
Hey,
at all.
you live on the
Is that the Glory Zone?
You live on the NVGA joint, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Give Is that the
Oh, there it is.
is that the Glory Zone?
Yeah,
No
the
game.
one where you where the
Does you get
con-
I told you get reset, man.
do what?
When you lose.
Yeah, I know.
You lose
Hey,
like
Sway,
60
what you
points.
mean?
I know it's
So
bad.
it's really hard to like build it
You
up.
said it
It's
looks
like
looks goated.
one loss.
What that mean?
Literally just
Probably talking about that
Anything
shit.
else besides Destiny?
that's it.
Just Destiny.
We're gonna try and indoctrinate him back into GTA. I've been playing GTA. You know, for once I think it's the only game I'm playing. I played Divinity, but that was like a week and a half ago, I think. While I played that. Divinity 2. And then of course some alphas, some betas. Cause you know, I mean it's been a while, so I played Modern Warfare alpha with this man over here, and then I played the monstrosity known as Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
My man
Yeah,
said
we'll get to
monstrosity.
that in a little bit.
We will get to that.
What you been playing?
I've been playing GTA, man. Yep. Got my bands up.
That bread up.
And then made a very expensive purchase. Then I made another very expensive purchase.
What'd you buy?
So you remember I was going for the ramp buggy.
Mhm.
Got that joint, sized it up, put the turbo. I hit the blow off valve right before I launched him in the air, you know what I'm saying? And then I went and bought the unholy hellbringer.
Yeah, that joint's fire.
Unholy hell, bro.
9,242 bullets with no clip.
Oh, that's.
Hey, but here's the thing though. My man rolled up to the spot with the Hellbringer. Thought he was about to get out and bring some hell. They rock his nugget. As soon as he opened the door, he was
I
like,
didn't even get
my
out.
man was like, wait a minute.
I didn't even get out.
Yo, what are you doing?
I didn't even pull up off no like, you know how some people with missions just pull up, get out and start blasting? No, I stopped.
He tried to
Back
reverse.
then-
He tried to reverse it like he was
Back
at the
then,
car show.
yeah, as soon as they was like, what are you doing? Bow. Oh,
They was like, hey, up.
hey.
Yep. Where's his nugget up out the gate?
Nice, very nice.
Mutants.
Yeah, I've been playing GTA for sure. I've been.
Astro Chains.
Yep. Astral Chain on the Switch. Hey, Larry. This is actually, I have to make a statement for Larry. So, Larry, remember how we was having that conversation when we were talking about, you was asking me what I think the best game on Switch is? Now, remember how I was telling you that I felt like it was a cross tie between Ultimate Alliance 3 and Super Smash
Breath
Brothers.
of the
Okay,
Wild.
Zelda?
Nah, Zelda would be up there too, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Astral Chain. Best joint on the Switch.
Over Super Smash.
Really?
Which
Yeah.
has
And this is
Samus
coming off
Now,
everything I'm
now.
hearing about.
and Goemon's Great
With everything I'm
Adventure.
hearing about Fire Emblem and Astral Chain is the best.
Now, Fire Emblem I haven't played, so I can't speak on that just yet. But yeah, Astral Chain, like I'm probably
Coming to Scoop's house soon near you.
right. I probably played about 20 hours of it so far, maybe 15. Yeah, it's as far as combat wise, it's the best combat game on Switch, like without a doubt.
I mean, only had dog in Super Smash with all the COVID how to be.
Nah, I mean that's like I said. I don't necessarily know if I would say it's overall better than Smash Brothers, but it is. It's right there. Like if Smash Brothers is still number one, Astral Chain's definitely like right number two.
Yeah, that's a 1.2, baby.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm loving that joint. And then the other joint I've been playing, the other joint I've been playing, I just started. I'm probably only about an hour into is Gears of War 5. I will say though, as far as for Gears of War 5, probably the best feeling Gears I've ever seen.
Sitting right there, it's looking lovely.
I got to hit Scoop with
I
it.
just, oh yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Last night.
I don't understand, but for some reason when I'm at my house, I'm not as thirsty. And every time I leave the house, I turn into just like, yo, I need to drink. I go over to Kenny's house and be in this refrigerator.
Yeah, Gears of War 5, very good as well. They've definitely made it the tightest feeling Gears as far as the control, like how you handle the character and all that. I played the Horde mode yesterday and I got to like wave, like I think 30. Yeah, and it was like, and you know, like normally, like, you know, sometimes with Horde, like, you make it like 10, yeah, you be like 10 or 15 waves and you out of there. We got 30 and I was still kind of like, y'all want to finish this, like, which is 50.
I need more.
Even though I had to leave, I was like, no, I need one more wave. Yeah, I was literally like, you could hear me in the chat. I was like, yo, I need one more wave. Then I was like, I need one more wave. One more wave.
I remember we played Gears 3 Horde mode with me, Scoop, Sir K over here.
Yeah, and Shannon and Corey.
His significant other, and our friend Mr. C.
Yep, that was
It was fine.
And we let him take the middle round because this was back in his trash gamer days. When he was
I'll own up to
good,
that.
he was good at racing and fighters. He had that always. That's fine. Shooters, nigga. But he wasn't the problem. His significant other over here switching sides with Mr. C while we out here covering our lanes.
Yeah, Corey.
I'm like, yo, I got this. Why has they over here with me?
Corey.
What
What
happened?
are you doing over here?
You supposed to be helping Kenny with.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. She was moving a lot, but that nigga Corey was moving like just.
I swear, there was one moment. There was one moment where Scoop was getting overran, and I'm in the middle, and I'm all shit. Let me go help Scoop. Hey, Kenny, can you slide to the middle and cover that, right? And I was already confusing because I'm like, Scoop's supposed to have backup. I slide over to help Scoop because he's getting overran. Only to find out that somehow Shannon and Kenny are all on the left side, like Eric, all stacked up, like ain't no way on that side. That was the point you could cover by yourself.
Good.
Nah.
But 5 though, definitely recommend playing that joint for sure.
My shoulder, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro.
For sure.
I must have slept weird on that couch.
For sure.
Couldn't find out me and Scoop both fell over and hit shoulders. His right shoulder hurt my left.
So, speaking of...
Scoop's like, actually what happened is when I was sleeping, I woke up for a moment and was like, I need to get up. Use my shoulder to get up.
Nah, that's because your ass was all on the side of that damn couch. You was left, right, left.
I must have hit my shoulder at some point.
My man was looking like a fish out of water. So, besides me and Shun, did anybody else here play the Ghost Recon Breakpoint Beta? Larry, did you play that joint?
No, I never got the invite.
Yeah,
You would invite, man.
bro, I'm telling you, this shit, like, it never, there was no option for like anybody.
Well,
Like,
I'm helping you guys out. We saved you.
yeah.
It's the worst.
You ain't saved me, but you might have saved Kenny.
I
I
understand.
wasn't gonna play.
I'm not dumb. I understand. I understand it's a beta. And as a beta, there are things that are subject to change. There are things that might be messed up. But I'm being 100% honest. That joke is broken. Like, there's no way that game's gonna be running good in a month.
Yeah.
It is a month.
Unless,
hold on.
Unless the beta build is a version of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
7 months ago.
But it's gotta be like, why would you release that right before the game though?
know,
You was better off not releasing the beta at all if that was the case. But look,
Yeah.
so
You guys
I'm
hear
gonna try to keep
that?
it quick. What?
Did anybody in the chat actually play?
Somebody say
Paul said, "Oh Lord, the complainer, LOL."
Anyway, did anybody in the chat actually play Gears or what's it called?
Ghost
Breakpoint? Breakpoint. Because I want to hear from somebody else. Like, was it the same thing, or did y'all just get
Well, we were playing on
a
PC.
shit end
Well,
of the deal?
How about this? Since I'm a complainer,
Hold on, guys.
We'll
Don't
let
start.
Scoop. Scoop, can you tell me what you thought was wrong with Breakpoint?
It was
Right.
poor optimization.
Oh, there's
Is it?
Poor optimization on the PC. I don't have, and like I didn't
Somebody
really have.
let us know how the
Oh, you didn't have as many
music
issues
levels are.
Yeah, no,
See
I
that?
didn't. I mean, I had issues, but I didn't have issues with the actual, like, the core game. Like, the gameplay was fine.
No, the gameplay was.
It was just that on
Fine.
PC, the optimization was shit. You couldn't barely play.
So I wonder if it was the same thing for the PlayStation.
Now, let me get to that, because I did play it on PlayStation for probably about 15-20 minutes. The frame rate was a little bit more stable on the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
And like some of the
Did you say frame weight?
Hey,
I did.
Hey, if
I tried to
I wasn't gonna
bypass
air
it.
him out there.
I tried, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
I tried to bypass it, but
Hold on.
you know,
Hold on
you
real
wouldn't
quick.
let me live. So
Hey, Hypno, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
what do you say?
No. Complainer comment. I just had to answer it. He's a special kind of person. He's a troll. No. I do
So,
like
yeah,
Breakpoint.
the bottom line is like
I think it will be great.
optimization is just terrible on PC. That's really
That's
really what it comes down
He didn't get
to.
to experience what I
But,
experienced. Maybe because he's never build, but
On
I got on the
PlayStation
game.
joint, it was a little bit better, but not
I was on for an hour.
Y'all talking at the same time.
It
I was
crashed
gonna let him figure it out.
8 times. In 1 hour, it crashed 8 times. There was a frame rate bug. I don't know if you said you experienced that one now, where it's like you like moving like as if the game didn't actually load the whole area, and you walk 10 feet and the game's like it stops.
Alternate DJ.
Hypno said the music was straight, by the way. There are good points, Hypno. It does have good gameplay. We know its predecessor was good, which is Wildlands.
Right.
Awesome game. I do think the game will be successful, and I will buy it. Just not first day.
This is Breakpoint.
This is Breakpoint. I need
So
them.
it's worth hopping.
It's worth
just-
hopping. Just you might want to wait a little bit because
like
the
3/4
optimization's
of all
not
the
that
other
great.
games that come out. It's
Lately,
no different. It's
right?
the same thing.
It's kind of a
Yeah, if it comes out anywhere near the state that beta played
this
in,
this ain't nothing new. So it's not like
this shit
this
is.
is all new information. Like we've
What's that
been
game?
down this
It's
road.
okay though.
What's that
Million
game?
times.
What's that game that came
Is it
out?
is it okay to have a $60 game come
Sean
out
Murray?
that broken?
I mean that's
No, not really.
Not sure.
No, so don't be an accepting guy like this guy. Like all games come out like that these days.
They do.
They do, but is it acceptable?
They do.
When you bought Donkey Kong Country back in the day, did that shit come broken? When you bought Mario Kart 64,
Right.
Put it
did
this
that
way.
don't come broken?
Hold on, real quick.
When you
real
bought
quick.
Street Fighter 2,
Wait,
did that come broken?
Real quick. You said I'm an accepting type person.
You're accepting.
Do you still buy these games?
Right.
So with that, right? So with that that being said,
Wait.
the fact that you're jumping out there buying them games
Hold
as
on.
well means you're accepting it too.
I only bought it because of you.
See, it'd be a different story. If you no. Fuck all that. It'd be a different story if you was like Larry. See, Larry is the type of person who doesn't accept it.
No.
He doesn't buy that shit.
Hold on.
You can't be on the first day on the
No.
PlayStation Store like, all right, let me click purchase. Man, I can't believe they be doing this shit. Here, take my $60.
No, because the one game that I said,
Right.
the one game that I said, yo, I'm not buying it because I can't do ABS no more, I stopped buying it. And that was Call of Duty. I did not buy like 5 Call of Duties at all. Like, the last Call of Duty I bought, on purpose, I'll say on purpose, but I did get one by accident, was,
I seen a video the other day when
Black Ops 1?
like, the Mortal Kombat song came on.
No, I bought Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was the last game I bought on
And the captain
purpose.
was like, come at me, bro.
I literally bought, and then I bought, what was that last Call of Duty? What was this called? World War 1 or something like that?
World War II.
World War 2. So, I bought Modern Warfare 3
That was good.
and then bought
We all played that. Joke.
World War 2. I literally bought nothing in between. I did not cop Black Ops 3. I didn't none of those because I was like I wasn't into it. I did keep my word. The only games that I have purchased that I was like I hate the fact that they're a little broken is Ubisoft games, and the only reason I end up buying them is because usually I do get them with a friend, or I have confidence in Ubisoft. Ubisoft is one of my favorite developers.
I got a question for you.
Believe it or not.
I got a question for you.
I mean, the fuck is Fortnite for?
I got a question for you. Anybody got any fudge rounds?
Do it.
You know what I mean? It would be really killer.
All this
Be
so
messed up. Cause he didn't make any fudge rounds. I was just like,
What is it like?
Right, just pulled it out.
a whole box out my backside.
Where you pulling that from?
So yeah, I mean, so all in all, as far as Breakpoint goes, yeah, I will still end up buying it, but I'm just gonna let it sit in the oven for a little bit.
Yeah.
Before it's purchased.
Black Friday maybe
Exactly.
at a cheaper price.
Yep. So it ain't nothing new.
I do want that game. I think it's gonna be fire. Like right now, it's just there's a lot of kinks to work out, and I just don't think they'll make it in time for a month away, unless this really is an old build.
I got a random question.
On that note, why would you release an old build and potentially
I hate
ruin
to be-
your
I would
name
say
a month out?
But once
Doesn't
again,
make sense.
other niggas do the same shit.
I know, and them other niggas get fried for it too.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you do it? Anthem.
They do it.
No, that's different though, because Anthem sucked.
But let me ask you.
You run a tarantula in my
I got a question for you though. There was a program, right? Now, so you know how sometimes they release alphas and betas, right?
Right.
What if they stopped releasing those to the general public, but they offered it as a paid service?
Hell no.
Like,
You're doing too much.
but no, hear me out though. Like, let's say, like, you know how you got GameFly, right?
Mhm.
What if you had like a monthly subscription, right? And they guaranteed you a certain amount of betas where you have exclusive access to
I
it?
need all
Would you
the
pay for
betas.
something like that?
I probably would.
Hold on.
Wait.
I like being able to.
This is gonna be for
sample
like
some new
betas
stuff.
for games that are not out yet, right?
Yeah.
But now, now imagine we're in a world of the days where you don't have access to these betas that come out if you're not a part of one of these programs or if you're not a top streamer or something like that.
Right.
Would you pay?
If put it this way,
If I make money off of it in some way, I think that would, like, if we're like, we podcast and we're like, we do these betas so we can talk about them and give our crowd, like influencers basically,
Yeah.
advice on what we think, if it will be a purchase, if we see that it's going in the right direction, I'd pay for it then. But like, as a regular consumer, like not making no bread off this, I mean like, you already pay for like Netflix and all sorts of stuff. It's like, do you really want to add something else to your plate, and how much would it cost? Plus, there's not a beta every month. Games don't come out. I mean, games do come out every month.
That's what I said. They would.
But the games we're talking about don't come out every month. There's gonna be a good 3 to 4 months at one part in a year where it's just dry, and you're just paying whatever
I don't
amount
think it'll be like
for
that.
nothing.
well, see, here's
What
my
game
thing.
did you play that was hot that came out in
Think
May
about it like this then.
or June
For me, I would
Or
say
April.
I wouldn't necessarily say I would have to get paid
or
for it.
March?
But if it was a service where it was set up where they could guarantee me a better quality product once it's released, and it's like you're gonna be playing the beta, like let's say a year before the game comes out or something like that, then that would be something I would consider, because it'd be like you'd be playing it over time, but by the time the game actually came out, it was finished product and it actually worked. You know what I'm saying? So your subscription, you're basically paying for to basically QA the game. You know what I'm saying? So then by the time the game does come out,
that's what that's kind of what I was getting to. Like when they release a beta, who's actually like playing it and then submitting like, hey,
this is trash. This is the.
Yeah, well, technically that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
a lot of niggas don't
when
do
they
that.
be emailing me, I'd be like, yo, I had to sit in a loading screen for X amount of time.
No. The funny thing about you saying it is the reason why I end up getting a lot of beta invites is because I'm very active in the community. Like, I will get on forums and talk about what's wrong with their game.
Right.
And send them messages and everything.
What
so, I actually, that's the reason why, like, if you've noticed, every beta I've ever, like, signed up for, it's like they have a profile. Like, this guy actually says stuff. Because I get what you're saying. And on that note, yes, I would pay if I felt like I'm actively helping this game be better. Because I like games in general. I like all games. Yes, I might complain about some stuff. But it's only because I want the game to be better. I want it to be better. That is, my complaints are always constructive.
Are you submitting emails, sir?
I am. I literally just said that. Did he not listen to me? Punch this guy in his face. No, I send emails. I will chat in the forum and everything. And I will discuss with other players like what we think would be best for the game. I do that. Not as often as I used to now. For example, when For Honor had their beta, I was active in that show. I was in their alpha, I was in their second alpha, I was in their beta, I was in their open beta. I was in their beta for the new mode they had released when the game was already out. I've been in every beta for that game. And I was active every time. Please change this.
He's like, I'm gonna see some documentation. He's like, this sounds like some bullshit. So yeah, but overall, if something like that existed, I would consider indulging in something like that. Obviously, the biggest thing for me would be the price. You know what I'm saying? If it's something like it's like 10, 15, okay, maybe. But they like it's like 30 or 40.
Well, how often? Are we talking like a month?
They would, so I would imagine that they would give you like a certain, there would be tiers to it like anything else. So like if you had your base, say it was $10, then they would guarantee you one beta a month or something.
Right.
And then you get the premium account, then you get early access plus the beta and the alpha. You know what I mean? Like the more you pay, the more access you get to these games.
Right.
I think that would be a dope service, but they're gonna NDA the fucking life out of you, you know?
Well, I mean, technically they already do that with some betas anyway.
Somewhat, but what I'm saying like is a lot of places will probably not want to participate in something like that because they run the risk of you leaking what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? So like, we'll talk about Destiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Destiny, like anything else that freaking goes to PC, gets data mined, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're already someone has already data mined stuff from the stuff that hasn't even come out yet. So it's like I don't even want to put myself out there like that. So
yeah.
they might, like,
Young
a lot of
Larry.
companies might not even
Yo,
want to be bothered with it.
What's up with you, man? Why
Well,
you
especially when it comes to PC with that. That's why some people, when they do betas, they don't put them on the PC. Specifically for that reason, because they know PC niggas is going to data mine shit out.
It's terrible.
So
it
that's why
just,
they'll
it
be like,
ruins.
we just going to keep it on consoles as far as for the beta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
PC ain't going to get it.
Hey,
And they shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
PC players have ruined that for themselves, and I don't feel bad for them.
Neither do I.
I really don't.
I agree.
what
What up, Virginia Mate?
If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. This is NVGA podcast. This is a gaming and current events podcast. Welcome. Real quick, my name is Travy Dippin,
Kato.
Scoop 23.
Shot 44.
and we do have another member through audio in the party.
Longshoreman_1. If I don't drop out.
Looks like I hate my internet.
Right, he's having a little technical difficulties.
If you are
I
new,
honestly think that Chromecast is hogging up bandwidth, so I just disconnected it.
probably the case. If you are new, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Not literally this button, but hit the subscribe button. But and we do read the comments, so feel free to comment. And,
Also, if you are on PlayStation,
Close beta.
you
Division 2.
know what I'm trying to say, having a brain
Crew
fart.
2.
Oh yeah, if
PC
you
and
guys are
PlayStation
interested in putting your 2
For
cents in
Honor,
on the subject that we're
Alpha,
talking about,
external closed.
comment in the
The
comments,
closed beta for
and
PC.
we'll get you in the
There's-
party.
There's actually more for Honor. They didn't write all of them down. Probably because we done it. There goes Recon Wildlands beta.
Hopefully they heard that.
There goes Recon Breakpoint beta. And I've already signed up for Beyond Good Evil, Skull and Bones, Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, and Rainbow Six Quarantine betas.
But did you send any emails though?
You don't send emails directly.
He's like,
You
where
get into the
is
forums.
my email?
You don't send them directly.
Speaking of
You
betas,
said Skull and Bones. I was thinking Sea of Thieves for a second. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, actually, you do want to think of that. It's a shit-based jump. It's basically
Sir.
Black Flag.
That's what I'm about to talk about next, Virginia.
What do you say?
He's like, y'all get that Modern Warfare. That's actually the next thing I want to talk about real quick.
The real question is, are you not getting Modern
What
Warfare? Right.
was the name of that 2-on-2?
I got you covered.
Bucko?
That
Gunfight.
mode was called Gunfight. They released a 2-day alpha.
It's a 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2.
If I had a soundboard, I'd be hitting the horn.
It was a.
Y'all trying to be flex out here, like.
They,
like, bro.
They,
calm down.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I bet you there's an app.
I'm sure.
You can probably
I can probably download it right now.
I'm gonna look. Hold on.
They, yeah, it was for 2 days. It was for like Saturday and Sunday. No, I think it was Friday through Sunday.
It was Friday to Sunday, but
Right.
it was like, I think it was like, what, like Friday morning to like Sunday midday. So
Yeah.
it's like, for us it was like 6 or something. It was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was originally 4 and they extended it up to 5.
Right.
Which was horrible. It was,
Yeah,
it was
2v2.
the worst thing
Called
ever.
Gunfight. Now the
Not-
regular,
not the beta.
the regular
fact that it
beta,
ended.
the regular beta starts next week,
I didn't want it to end.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like the 15th or the 16th. So we're talking like, not the week we're going into, but like
No,
the
no,
very
no, no. It's
beginning
like
of the week
12.
after that, right?
It's literally no, it's like 12.
That's
and remember
Thursday
the
this week, then.
the first
That's
weekend
Thursday,
is
'cause-
on PlayStation.
I don't know, paydays are good Friday.
Nah, I'm pretty.
That's the open beta too, right? And it will have more modes, but it will also be bringing back Gunfight. Gunfight I thought would be really nerve-wracking.
Put your own sound in there and make them their buttons.
I thought it would be nerve-wracking at first, cause I don't know. I have terrible nerves, truthfully. Like I could be good at games, but it's like as long as I'm winning.
Yeah,
But
no, it was.
it ended up being really exhilarating. Like even like I think there was only a couple times we got straight stomped, which is rare. But when it did happen, I actually still kind of enjoyed myself. Like the excitement, you know, it was really refreshing. I liked it a lot because you know when I'm in like a team deathmatch, it's easy work. I'm just sitting in the back, you know, just kind of cat people, helping teammates out, and I might not always get wins, but I'll still end my matches like 30-5 or something. But when that Joan, it's not like that. Like you gotta rely on you and your teammate. Yo, there was plenty of times. I mean, this one dude, you know, you remember that one dude who tried to run out that room and he jumped. I toe tagged his ass with the Desert Eagle. He jumped.
Yeah.
Pow!
I will say there was some matches me and Shun had.
That was a perfectly timed bruh.
Right. There was some matches that me and Shun had where like, cause you know when the match starts, it's like a little countdown timer for like 3 seconds. So as soon as the clock hits 0, that nigga was like, go, or like begin or whatever. And that Shun was like, yo, my guy's down. He had sniped this nigga as soon as the match started.
like the match started and I basically slid over like 2 feet and was like,
Right.
pow!
Pow.
He gone.
He's like, alright, now go
Let me
clean
come help you, like-
Right, go clean the other nigga up with a submachine gun.
Which was usually what, the AUG?
I gotta find that horn that we were talking about.
Other than this interruption from Uppercut Trey,
What's the name of it?
the guns,
Still listening.
the guns felt good. The guns off the Trey, you played it right for a little bit, right? Didn't you
Yeah.
get a little bit? How'd you feel? Let me get your opinion other than press the button.
Oh, on the gun. What's it called?
Gunfight.
That was
So
fire.
also too with that
It's straight to the
gunfight,
point. I think a lot of people like. Remember back in the day where you fight in that yard with the crates?
yeah, you talking about Rust.
Yeah,
Oh, he
like
said-
those small matches where it was like
mentioned
straight
the
to the
dark
business.
instead
And
of
ain't no
crates.
hiding. As soon as you spawn in, if you not on your, if your head not on a swivel,
Yeah.
you're gone, bucko.
Yeah.
Like
that's it.
if you don't spawn in shooting,
What up, Jason?
scraps. But I like
What map is this? What?
Back
He's
to
on Rust.
He's talking about Rust, Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah, it's
That's-
running gun the whole joint.
Yeah,
But
we won
it,
stats.
I think a lot of people really enjoyed those small maps because it was right to the point. It wasn't a lot of
Yeah, but
like,
it was
I
too
gotta
many
find
players.
you.
Yeah.
There was too many players
Yeah.
on Rust. Like, basically, gunfight, it feels good because it's like, it's that size level, but it's really just 2 people.
Yeah.
They might be able to squeeze 3 in there, and that's fine. But I personally don't do no more than that. Because, like,
Yeah. Another thing I like-
Rust, when they had, like, a full room, it was like a straight, it was a shit show, bro.
Yeah, the other thing I like about
Who killed me? I don't know.
is the fact that everybody has the same set of weapons. So as soon as you spawn in, if it's like a submachine gun and a shotgun, that's what everybody got.
Yeah, which is great because, like, I feel like you almost like weirdly play mind games with the other team, because it's like there was moments when we was fighting dudes and we knew, oh, these cats ain't good with that gun, and we run over that zone and smash on them. But there were moments where I had guns. I'm like, yo, remember we had the scoped shotgun? It was neither one of us was really good with that jump. So like, we was like, we about to lose these rounds, you know, but.
Too big. I was actually looking for an app like that the other day.
Right, that's why I got everything on there.
What's the name of it?
So
It looks
overall,
like this.
overall, the point is, the guns feel good,
What up, Byron?
the movement feels good, and the mode gunfight is actually really good and it's fire. And my brother's gonna be very disappointed when I tell him
Hey.
I'm grabbing it on PlayStation.
Cross servers though. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, I totally forgot for a
Hey,
second.
guess what though?
I guess I will be getting on PC.
Guess what though?
What?
I need a dub.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Yeah, and look, but the best part about the whole fucking beta, is it actually worked. It actually worked and ran
It
good.
ran smooth. It felt really
It
good.
actually worked and ran
It was
good.
on PlayStation itself.
It
really
ran
good.
like butter.
We didn't crash. We had no hiccups. Now, even worse is the fact that the game was further out
Right.
than the
It'll come out
game.
till October 25th.
It's further out than, you know.
Yeah, Ghost
Like,
Recon
yeah, I
comes out
think
October.
we played that almost a month ago now, right?
Right. Spike
And,
screen.
and
Ran like butter.
it had a 2-month window before it drops. And now it's like, we got a 1 month before this other one drops. And it's just like, bruh, did you get your shoes made in China? What?
So look, I'll wrap this part of the conversation up with this. Are you getting Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
It's a day one for me.
It's a
I'm
day
not
one
getting it
for
day
me.
one, but I'm definitely getting it. Ain't no question.
Day one. Larry,
What's up? What's up?
hang with that shit.
No.
No, I was about to say, just the fact that you guys remember the names of the maps from Modern Warfare 1 and 2, like, that just speaks to the legacy of the game in itself.
Terminal.
True. Terminal.
High rise.
Man, you don't need
Villa?
Villa. That's it.
The
That
Villa.
works. That works.
When you had commando perk and you would stand with cats from 10 feet away.
Yeah.
He was on the Halo. He was on the Halo. I remember. I mean, there's quite a few games where I remember the maps.
Yeah, I hope they bring some
Gulch.
Modern Warfare.
You know where the Gulch is
Hey,
from?
what if there was a, so you know how you have the accessories like your
Valhalla?
flashbang and shit?
Halo 3, boy.
What if they had,
Those was from Halo 2.
What if they had
and Valhalla was
oil? You throw the
Yeah.
oil on the ground and you slide.
Hey, there was one thing I didn't like, and it's not their fault. And was it that? It was that game we were playing, right? That moment when I was running up and I was thinking I was gonna slide. Was it that game? What game we were playing? It was first person. It was Destiny. It was Destiny 2. After playing Apex, and I feel like Apex before perfected how you should move in a game. And I be playing Destiny, and I'm like,
You keep trying to slide. You keep
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
put your gun
slide,
away.
bro.
You keep trying to put your gun away.
I'm trying to slide,
Like,
Mo.
what that you?
Can I slide? Can I put the gun
Just out of
away?
curiosity, why not? Like,
Off that.
Now what?
just because
You said you'd buy it, but-
Oh, I'm just, no rush, basically.
Oh,
It's
okay.
guaranteed I'm gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have
Well, the
to.
main thing you're gonna be playing is shooter anyway, so he's
No,
not
I was
really
wondering.
giving
I
everyone
was
else
wondering
an
if there was
advantage.
something more specific. It was more specific reason.
You're retreat. He's really only giving everyone else an advantage. A leg up. He coming from Destiny. He think he nice now just because he dropping 25, what? 25-7? About that, cousin?
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in that range.
Niggas got no fucking Sonic beat.
Mm-hmm.
Send me the name of that app, by the way.
It looks like that.
But I'm saying, what did you type in the search?
Soundboard app. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hanging
What else
out
on the
niggas with all types of things now.
What else?
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be on the loud joint.
I'll be hitting you with all types of copyright strikes.
Oh boy. They go to bed.
You'd be like, so you copyright the Sonic song? No. At one point in that dude's beat, for 2 seconds, there was a Jay-Z beat.
Hey,
It was like, "Doot, that's a Jay-Z,
Hey, hold on,
that's a
hold on.
Jay-Z drum. We
Hey.
gotta snatch it."
Going Malone in the comments said basketball is trash and I'll murk everyone on Apex.
Ain't no 1v1s on Apex yet, boy.
Right.
Oh, there was. That solo.
He's like,
But you're welcome to come get resashed.
Fighting words.
Basically.
get this work.
Well,
Ain't nobody scared over here, boy.
you never know the nature of people's skills.
He said,
Maybe he
I
could
tell you
win.
what.
Maybe he could lose. Maybe I could
This is
stomp
what
on this
it'll be.
man 10-0 and he never plays Apex again. That could happen.
That's what it'll be, boy.
You know?
Big facts. So yeah, for me, definitely about the cop. I feel like usually Call of Duty for me, I'll last up until I prestige like the first time, and then usually after that it starts to die off. Which is usually, if it was a Treyarch release, I would then probably move into the zombie side of things. But
they have Spec Ops.
Yeah, this
If you remember
this
Spec
Call of
Ops
Duty is
from
bringing back Spec Ops.
Modern Warfare 2 was one of the most fieriest things they had. It was basically like a co-op, quick mission, and like me and my brother used to play that joint. That joint was fire.
Yeah, one of the best missions on that joint was the joint where one nigga would have to be on the ground and the other nigga would have to be up in like the AC-130. Remember that mission?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
dope.
Oh
yeah.
god.
Now I got a question for
That
you.
shit was fire.
Knowing the temperament of my brother, who do you think was on ground and who was in the air?
I know when I played that joint, I was on the ground.
Who do you think between me and Spook? Who was in the air? Who was on the ground?
You was on the ground. Ain't no question. You was on the ground.
I don't even know what AC-130 looked like on that mission.
You was on the ground.
I was the cat on the ground. Now you messed up. You messed up. You the eyes in the sky. What you mean?
Yeah, so
What you mean?
I'm
You
actually looking forward to them bringing that mode back.
I'm the dude disguised as a dude playing a, what is it? I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another.
Didn't they have the one mission on there where like both niggas, you and your man would both wear juggernaut suits?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
There was a mission. There was a reverse mission of that too, where you and your man had to kill a bunch of juggernauts.
Right,
It was
yeah.
insane, bro.
Yeah, like I said, it was good mode.
fun.
So,
My favorite jump was if you remember the map, there was this map, right, where you went to some type of warehouse area, and it's snowy, and you sit up on this platform, and cats are just coming at you from everywhere. It was just blowing them away, dog. Putting claymores on the ground, you gotta defend yourself, man.
hey, Larry.
Keep your
What's
smack.
up?
Hey, so what are you looking forward to next as far as buying?
It's funny you say that because I just put Control in the cart.
Oh, okay. You about to buy right now?
I was literally staring at the screen for like 10 minutes. Like, do I want to spend the $60?
Right.
I'll get it this week. But,
Yeah, no,
as
the game is
far
good.
as-
It's good. Like I said, I've only played it for like 30 minutes, but it is good. From what I
I
can
will
see.
say, if y'all give word of mouth on those Recon Breakpoint, I'll get that. I'll get
Ah,
that.
looks so fat laying back. Let me sit up.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sue, what is Larry
What's up?
talking about?
He's like, well, I'm glad you asked. He's like, I'm glad you asked.
It's funny, like this segment always, the question always catches me off guard for some reason. But since it is NFL Sunday,
I said, bro.
what am I talking about? What's up?
What you talking about, Larry?
No, my bad, Larry. The song.
What, Larry?
I was about to say, it is NFL Sunday, and seeing what happened on Thursday, the road to perfection for the Green Bay Packers is back on
Oh,
schedule.
Lord, here this nigga go here.
Undefeated,
Okay.
best
Alright,
team
here we go.
in the league.
Let's go ahead and get warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Because it is week 1. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get this shit talking right now. Like, oh, stop. Saying that kind of
Hey, Larry.
podcast.
Hey, Larry.
What's up? What's up?
Green Bay trash.
What's up?
though.
What's up?
They just beat Chicago.
I know.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
It was a low-scoring game.
No,
It was a low scoring game.
Yeah, it was only like what was the final score? Like
don't remind me.
10-3. What was the final score? 10-3.
10-3.
Go back and watch the wrestling, boy.
Yeah, it was a defensive game. So.
Yeah, indeed. I think, well, Mitch Trubisky was not all that.
Yeah.
I mean, first week. But still,
Yeah.
Choose your character.
What are you most looking forward to?
Personally?
what's up?
Is it fair if I use Borderlands?
No, school, what were you saying?
No, I was asking Shun what was he most looking forward to next?
Is it unfair if I use Borderlands considering it comes out this week? No.
Upcoming game?
Forward to.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Actually, Dash about that too. But we'll wait till I'm sure.
either Borderlands. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Borderlands. But, you know, me being a really, like, huge RPG kind of guy. Oh, that Greedfall.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I got that on my list.
What? What?
Greedfall. It's this.
That's the fantasy joint, right?
Is it fantasy? Yeah, I think it is
It's like
fantasy.
sci-fi, fantasy type.
Not sci-fi.
I mean, not
It's-
sci-fi, but
it's-
fantasy.
It's kind of, it has fantasy elements to it, but it's more like
The trailer had Buddy run through the woods chasing the one thing.
Yeah, it's a new RPG. It comes out this Friday. I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's this game coming out called
I'm not choosing it over Borderlands, even though I do want the game. I want to play it with niggas more.
Yeah.
So Borderlands will win.
I don't know if you heard of it. It's Farm Boy Crack Smoke Simulator 99.
Never heard of it. Sounds like a made-up game. Signed up.
What are you talking about? It's on Gamecast.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, it's
Trey's life is made up.
right. The Greedfall joint is a new RPG. I can't think of the name of the developers, but it looks pretty good though.
Is this air that you're breathing?
Right.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of Dragon Age.
I haven't seen the gameplay. I just saw the trailer.
Yeah, it looks good.
I say, when is Outer Worlds come out?
Now you're on the trip.
What'd you say, Larry?
Scoop almost smacked up my hand.
When does Outer Worlds come out?
October 25th. Same day as Call of Duty.
Look at it.
Outer Worlds. That's actually the other RPG I'm looking forward to a lot. I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah. So what are you most looking forward to next?
Actually, I want to have an honorable mention.
Kenny like an exotic car.
The next Dusty gun.
Porsche.
I really am. Yeah, I really am.
Hey though, I got you. I know what you're looking forward to. What? Shadowkeep.
Mm-hmm. Shadowkeep, but that's not like the biggest thing.
It is. You lied.
What's the biggest thing? Because that's what the question was about.
A Porsche.
Of course.
Oh man.
What about you?
German engineer.
It's surprised COD actually. Trey, what about you? Big thing looking forward to next.
Even if you haven't bought it yet, and it's out, that counts too.
Yeah.
So if it's just NBA, or the NBA.
Yeah.
Farm Boy Crack Simulator 99.
Never heard of that.
That's because you ain't got Gamecast. You gotta upgrade your Gamecast
I'll probably
modulator.
say
I thought it was on the Casio handheld.
Oh, it might be.
Right.
It might be.
Big facts.
It's like, it's actually on the Atari.
Right.
I'll probably say biggest hype
Next jump. Coming out.
that Cyberpunk, honestly, because I already know I'm gonna get 2K.
And Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's a given. That's like every year purchase. I mean,
It's like getting
Yeah, when Cyberpunk
Yeah, that's why
2077 comes out.
not hating, but it's like getting yourself a pair of shoes, but not the ones you want, the ones you need. You know, like I just need some walking shoes. That's Call of Duty to me now.
Facts. When Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, I'm gonna be taking a sabbatical. That means you will not be seeing me for like 3 months. Yeah,
Jeez.
that.
he's like, I'm gonna beat the game. I'm gonna beat it again.
I'm gonna beat it
And then I'm
again.
gonna smoke some crack and then beat it
Beat it
again.
again. Right. Like.
And then in between that, I'm gonna play some Farm Boy Crack.
Right. I just, yeah. You already know how I feel about that game. So.
Hey, what you got people thinking about this movie? We haven't seen Farm Boy Crack Simulator 99.
I want to throw an honorable.
Somebody try on
mention.
Google right now. Farm Boy, I've never heard of this.
Go ahead.
Google.
Go ahead.
I want to throw an honorable
Google?
mention of games I'm looking forward to because it's not really like a full ass game. But that Red Dead Redemption Online update drops Tuesday of this week.
You want to know what I really do want? Yo, I'm not even gonna fake. I don't even know if it's out or not.
And I got GTA with no oppressor.
No, I want the new battle.
The 2020.
I didn't like
It didn't look
it. It didn't look good. I'm sorry. In my opinion, it don't. It looked like it's.
It was the art style that was throwing people off.
It's the art style and the fact that it's almost like it's catering towards kids. And it's like, yeah, but your main fan base is like 30-year-old dudes now. Why are you trying to... It's like, it's not...
Battletoads.
Streets of Rage was decent.
Yeah, because they were smart. They was like, we know who our fans are. We've aged Alex.
Yeah.
We brought in some new characters.
Yeah.
We got some good fighting style. The artwork looks good. Go look at Battletoads and you're just like, what is this sock puppet? Like, bruh.
You know what else that I am looking forward to? Believe it or not, I don't even have a Switch. It's the DLC for Smash.
Oh, yeah.
The DLC characters for Smash is looking like they're about to
Which character?
jumping.
Terry Bogard?
Yeah,
You seen that Terry Bogard joint?
There's just one.
So when I was down in Carolina, my cousins were all playing MK11, and you know I hadn't played it since we had the session here.
Briefly brought it over. She was faking.
And somehow, some way, something was clicking with the most.
He's like, I don't even understand how.
No,
I blacked out.
No, but like, the character I never used Sub-Zero, but I was cooking.
Bruh, I told your ass that when you was here.
No, but I'm saying I naturally I got better with noob, so I started hitting combos with bruh. Noob is.
Yeah,
he's an animal.
He's an animal.
But,
He's like one of my favorite characters.
I know. It doesn't have dashing.
But you know when your little
game is
cousin
still
been
better.
playing that joint since the release.
Yeah.
It's been like what 2-3 months now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell you like Young Prodigy. I was the original Prodigy.
Right.
What you talking about?
Right.
So I get on the sticks, rusty as a mug, still dog.
What up, Bull 3D player?
That's
Yeah, nah.
the best feeling ever. Just like I had to do Tyler when he was talking big stuff on that.
Real quick, actually, since you brought that up,
I thought you were thinking about back in the day when I
Since
used to
you
get
brought
my
that
self-care.
how do you feel about the remaining the DLC characters from MK?
I want to see it because I'm always a fan of them putting something unorthodox in the game like.
Well, they always have a that
Terminator
brand,
looks amazing.
But you know
He
who I really want
looks
to see?
amazing.
I want to see Joker hidden because you know how I was.
The little teeth out.
Does anybody in the chat play MK11? That's the real question. Do we have any of the viewers that are watching that plays MK11?
So the rest of the DLC characters are Terminator, Joker, one of them just
What's
came.
the girl name? What's the girl? You know what I'm talking about. Kenny. Sai something.
What was it, Larry?
Shao Kahn's wife.
Sindel.
Yeah, Sindel.
And there's one more.
My boy.
Shang Tsung.
Nightwolf.
Nightwolf and Spawn. That's the other one.
Spawn. I want to
I
see
haven't
Spawn.
seen no.
No gameplay.
Yeah, no, because he doesn't come out until March.
He's probably the one that everybody wants the most.
He's gonna
No,
be
he's
voiced
not.
by Keith David.
He's not.
He's not?
He's not.
But I think people really are over
The
Spawn.
most popular characters are
You think so?
Joker
Shocker or
and
Lark?
Sindel and
What's
Nightwolf.
up?
I'm waiting for that first big
Obviously,
patch
Terminator. Terminator's probably the
where
most.
they add the dash back in there.
I'm just waiting for Terminator. That
They're
is
not going to add
incredible.
the dash back in there because of the way they changed the
Have you
mechanics.
seen any tournament play
No.
from MK?
A little bit.
I
A
didn't
little
watch
bit.
it.
Yeah, and it looked absolutely amazing.
I don't watch any.
It
There
did
was one player, he didn't win the tournament, but they've already discussed that Shao Kahn
It's a beast.
he's like a noob stomper, but he's actually not that great tier. Like on the tier list wise, he's like bottom of the middle.
But you
The
know,
person, what's that black guy's name? You know who I'm talking about, right? You know
Jax.
reverse time and shit. Not Jax. Jax now.
Oh, you talking about Sand nigga.
He's
Garrett.
He's,
Garrett, there you go.
literally broken, or at least was last time I checked. And he
Broken
was
in what aspect? Does he have infinite?
being one of the only people in the game who doesn't have to spend a bar to 40% your ass. Everybody else has to like.
His moveset, his kit
Okay.
is trash. So he
I
might
don't like that shit at all.
oh, in tournament play, do
Has he-
they still get to
has he
choose
what?
their own variation?
Hold on, guy who hasn't watched any tournaments, please calm down. He literally wrecked the tournament. Like nobody was stopping this dude. Like everybody who played that cat was wrecking competition for the most part. First of all, he has a command grab that doesn't have to be like buffered or anything like that. He has that Honda command grab. Yo, I couldn't counter it. Like, there's no counter to it. His combos can 40% with no bar, and the reason that that's important is because
snatching souls and shit.
You know, when you're playing Trey knows. When you get really high level in Mortal Kombat, it becomes like a resource fight. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I gotta have that bar to pull off that combo.
Would you agree with what he's saying?
High level players. No. Let's go back to an older one, right? You played 10th. Doesn't like high level play become a resource fight, like having the bars versus not having the bars? Being able to pull off that 35% damage combo versus not, because you dropped the combo.
In tournament play, they use the bars a lot differently. Like a lot of times they'll use it to escape or get out the corner.
Okay.
Or reversals.
That is true.
But
here's where the difference is in 11.
Overhead with a 30%, with a 40% kick, with a 3% reversal.
Times
at 8%. I'm like, nigga, are we talking fighters or fucking geometry?
Hold on.
That's how, when he's talking about,
I get it.
When he's talking about tiers of characters, though, that's how they do it. They talk about
I get it.
frame rates and recovery rates. And I'm like, what are you? What?
Yes.
But Trey,
Why?
here's where the difference in 11 was. They've separated the defensive moves with their own bars versus like attacking based shots. So since you have two different resource pools, you use your defensive bars for escaping and your offensive bars for like attacks and stuff. So you no longer have to like manage all bars around escaping, because you only have one set of bars for escaping.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
What is it?
Let the church say amen.
Hovis said this must be a book club or Bible study because y'all need help.
Yes, sir.
Right. Let the church say amen.
Step back.
If you scared, go to church.
Hey, real quick. Speaking of, do you think NetherRealm will make another Injustice next?
100%.
Do you think?
100%. Yeah. The only thing, I mean, I think that. Yeah, and call me crazy, but I think that they're due for another like Shaolin Monks type game.
What? 2-player?
They won't.
I would much rather have that.
They won't.
Injustice.
For you, but for the
I want it. No, I want it. But I don't think they will. I do want. Me and Kay ran through that. Me and Kay ran through that whole game together, bro.
The reason why I'm asking this question.
You was Kung Lao.
The reason why I'm asking this question is because Ed Boon has been on Twitter lately, talking about like what type of new games would you like. Would you want to see our studio make?
I want to
like he doesn't want to fully step away from fighting games, but he is thinking about
doing Shaolin Monks
branching out if possible.
Shaolin Monks
and actually put some damn.
You know what you can do?
Promotion
You know what you do?
Some actual marketing.
Just give us an HD version of Shaolin Monks and see how it does.
I'm gonna tell you.
See if the current gaming amount of people like it, because you don't have to rewrite the story. Yes, you might have to do graphics and update it for this gen, but if you released it and you got enough buzz, then he could be like, okay, we see people who actually do have an interest in this. Let's go ahead and pursue a full-on next Shaolin Monks game
like that since then.
No, because it was a brawler that was 3D that worked.
I think, in my opinion, the only game that kind of he was even remotely close to that vibe was like Sleeping Dog.
It's like older games.
It was like more like GTA than anything else.
Yeah.
But like if you take now, you can go back and with today's platform, you could make that whole thing open world completely. That was like, if I remember right, it was open world, but it was like linear open world. It was kind of like Sekiro.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine Sekiro, but Shaolin, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with it.
That would be.
You can even tie the story into the current universe and where they're at. Like, Kung Lao and Liu Kang.
Because their
both
world
dead.
building is like.
You can literally be like, all right, they're gonna go on an adventure to try to undeadify themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they was looking definitely dead.
Well, you gotta remember, have y'all seen any of the Mortal Kombat 11?
No,
Yes.
seen small. I didn't finish it actually.
You're fat.
Okay.
No.
My hard drive.
Yeah, I finished it.
I was actually.
It's open. The world is open. I'll leave that there.
Don't record it while you're in the bathroom.
Yeah. No, I know he's talking.
No, I didn't want to.
So.
What I was gonna say.
I was trying to think of a way not to spoil it with an ending.
You about to say something? I'm holding. I was only gonna say about Mortal Kombat. I think that they should expand. Like, I want them to get bigger studio wise, and the reason is because maybe I'm just being weird, but I want them to have the Call of Duty setup, where like we're gonna split the studio off in half. One is gonna work on Injustice, and the other is going to work on Mortal Kombat. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I really like Mortal Kombat. And I feel like Mortal Kombat 11 is one of their best games they ever made, even though it might not have a dash. But I also, maybe because it's the fanboy in me, really, really loved Injustice 2. Like, I thought it was I felt like this is one of the greatest fighters. I love it, and it's not because it's like, oh, this is the best fighting mechanics. It is really good. It's Mortal Kombat. It has really good fighting mechanics. But I just really loved it. I was beating niggas' ass with, what was it, her name, Canary? I was dogging cats with her, dog. I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, Injustice 2 had great production.
Injustice 2 has really...
And in fact, is
Mortal Kombat 11 was better because of Injustice 2.
Well, it's because MK11's out. You know they always they jump
they
on the neck.
That's what every
series. I would still go and play Injustice 1 right now.
All right, throw up the screen.
You're by yourself.
That's when you hear me
right
unplug
in
my
there.
phone.
Hit me right now.
I'm not saying there was some things that was great
What was
about
the last
Injustice
dude
1.
you was using in practice on that joint? You was showing me something. I think it was Deadshot. On the side. That's right. Yeah.
Because I was an animal. But you know what they could do to take a whole completely different route is they could take the Shaolin monk setup but use the Injustice characters.
I thought about that too, but I think the character's powers breaks it a little bit.
No, I was thinking that,
You
but
could be
you got the
Superman and just
Avengers
fly the
game
hell
coming
away.
out.
Say that
You
again,
got the
Shocker.
Avengers game I was about to say, I was thinking that you got the Avengers game coming out. Why not come out with a DC game to compete?
Hey, real quick.
That's true.
The Avengers.
Real quick. I know at E3 when they showed Avengers, everybody was like, myself included, everybody was
I still
like,
think DC
the
has
shit-
better villains.
the shit, it looked like weird as fuck. The characters were looking weird as fuck.
The game looks
But
good.
that last
Right.
jump they showed
Right.
was looking good.
Right, the shit that
That
they
last
showed in the
jump they
patch,
showed was
that
looking
shit
good.
looks amazing.
It didn't even look like the same
They showed
game.
they showed the fight between Black Widow and Taskmaster. That shit looked incredible. I was like, yo,
It didn't look like the same game.
I need this day
Did they
one.
change the character mode or no?
A little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. But the
satisfactory.
gameplay and everything else,
I ain't
was
tripping because when I seen the
I was
scene
like, this
in the
shit
first trailer,
That's like
the scene where Thor and who was it, Iron Man are on the bridge.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, it went from cutscene to you playing the
Gameplay.
game
Yeah.
seamlessly. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this show's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, but everything
Red
else-
Dead Redemption.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like Uncharted.
What
Yeah,
what's up? What did you say?
Red Dead. That
That Frontier update, bro.
If you go
I'm
look at
honest.
the footage from PAX.
Who in here owns Red Dead?
I'm telling you, like,
We talking
it's
as a
beautiful.
on Tuesday.
Like, it was amazing.
Kenny still
I
hasn't
was
played
right.
Red Dead.
It kind of looked like, it kind of reminded me a lot of the Spider-Man that PlayStation just did.
Yeah.
A combo of that Spider-Man, but also with a sprinkle of Batman Arkham. And I was just sitting there like, I need this.
And you had to have an actual strategy to beat him too. You couldn't
I
just
need. Yeah, you couldn't just spam them either.
Sap 'em.
Yeah. So definitely looking a lot better than originally.
Jump. I need it.
Said nigga, I was like, I'm buying this shit. Day one, without question.
Hey,
That's
Kenny.
crap.
I got a question. I know it's old, but you still haven't played Red Dead, have you?
I played Red Dead. I didn't beat it.
But you actually played.
Did you play
it.
multiplayer? I played that too. Hey, we sat on multiplayer for like 4 hours, remember? Where the cats kept freaking spawning. Me and you was on top of that hill.
Oh yeah.
And they just kept coming back, kept coming back, kept coming back, kept coming back. I'm like, yo, finally he got mad and jumped on the sword. It's like, yeah, I'm just going somewhere else.
Are you talking about the dudes that we kept killing?
Yeah, we bodied them for like an hour straight.
They just wouldn't stop. We were losing. It was like, bro, why are you even fighting this? You can't win this fight. We was like on a hill and it was in like this little cave. It was like, so we had the total ground advantage. And they just kept on. We're gonna keep running at them until
Keep coming up this
Alright,
hill.
I was like, yo, we eventually was like, I'm done. Like, come on, I killed this dude like 13 times. Like, why are you still running at me? Cause this was back when you used the armored rifle for headshots. I don't know. This little super
that update
low
come out?
caliber. It comes out Tuesday, bro, on the 10th. It's the Frontier update. In case you don't, what, sir? Good sir, I know what I'm gonna tell. I'm not gonna forget it. Go ahead.
Uh,
As I was.
What's up?
got any fudge rounds?
I don't actually. I was gonna buy some yesterday,
Trey.
but I was like,
Do you got any fudge rounds?
Well, it's funny you asked.
I was like, oh god.
Yo,
Damn it. I was just like, yo, for one weekend, I'm not gonna fuck with fudge.
In case you don't know about the Frontier update, they're adding professions to the game. One being the bounty hunter, the trader, and the collector.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Little Debbie Fudge Rounds. Look, hey, it's like, you anybody want any fudge rounds?
Right. Exactly. Hey,
Nah. On the side note, I watched John Wick 3 last
Sounds
night.
fire? I hear it.
Oh yeah,
You still haven't watched it yet?
I haven't watched it yet. I have it. I just haven't watched
I ain't watched John Wick.
He's like, you ain't watched it yet? Yeah, me neither.
it. Any closing thoughts,
Red Dead gonna be fire.
Kenny? Closing thoughts?
The sky is blue.
Oh,
Trigger. Trigger.
if you new, hit that subscribe button.
I actually do have like one, two series. Once you finish, go ahead. Okay, he's stuffing his face. No, so so what I will say to anybody that's watching, within the coming weeks, we're going to be changing things. So you'll see us pop up probably throughout the week doing testing. We're gonna be switching from this platform to what's the other one called? OBS. So just stick with us. Progressively, we're gonna get better and better and
The quality's
better.
gonna get better.
The quality will
Oh,
get
and if
better.
you're
The
wondering-
sound will get better.
If you're wondering why the
everything.
sound quality went down, we had technical issues with the original mic we had that was giving us that crack quality.
Yeah.
We will procure another one
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
We'll be
So
back.
by the time the next podcast is up, we're good.
Yeah, like I said, the plan now, since we especially we're in the thick of the gaming season, like I said, the plan is to try to, we are gonna try to stream more consistently. Like I said,
Because the game's about to start dropping. Like
Right.
hotcakes starting this week.
right, once a week, it'll be 11, 10, 12, sometime in the morning. Like I said, the day could change. As of right now, it's still the same. But yeah, that's the goal. So, like I said, we just want to try to be consistent as possible.
Stick around with us. It can only get better from here, baby.
Right. Shocker, anything you want to add?
I was gonna add that why the hell is Replicas $9 on PlayStation? That shit should be in the market. Replicas is a Keanu Reeves movie that came out last year. Shit was trash. CGI is trash. Like, just what the fuck is that? Why is that shit even in PlayStation shit? But other than that, I got nothing else to add.
They know you gonna buy it.
I ain't buying that shit.
They know we're gonna buy replicas for real. They know
I ain't even seen that joint yet. I ain't even seen that.
like don't even.
He's like, don't you do it.
Don't.
Well,
Yeah, like
that's it for
high
me.
end.
Scoop 23.
Sean 44. Fudge round.
Fat guy.
Trey B. Devin.
And over the mic.
Long term underscore launch.
That's it. We gone. See y'all next week.
Thank you for watching NVGA podcast. Hit that subscribe button.
He's actually the Halo announcer.
Double
kill. Triple kill lead. Spectacular. Round 2. Fight Kilimanjaro.
And we'll see y'all next Sunday.
Rise from your grave.